So for this one, we got a Buddy's VR6 Passat in here again, and we're gonna try and throw some lowering springs in here and fucking see if we can't lower this bitch a little bit, make it look a bit better. This is where we're at. We got all the interior pieces out. We took out like way more than we fucking needed to. Alright, if you don't have a spring compressor, like myself, this is how you get this shit off. It's not as dangerous as some people make it out to be. Get the nut till it's just barely hanging on there with a couple threads. And then set it up like that. Alright, so I got the strut figured out now and show you what we got. This is basically what we're going with. Pretty ghetto, I know, but we're just doing this till coilovers can be afforded in the budget. So basically, cheap spring here, used a little piece left over from my car that we just put on the bottom to like hold it in, you know, the spring a little bit more centered there. And then helper spring out of an old set of Racelands, ghetto little thingy on the top, and then there's like a little washer in there we had to throw in there to make it work, and then the top thingy thing. So yeah, it's basically it. That's what we're gonna go with, and it's gonna work mint. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on it, and then I don't know, I guess the next step is just put it back together, and then we'll show you what it looks like when it's on the ground. Go ahead.
Oh, that's way more of a tuck than that.
You can kind of tell the rear end is definitely squatting a little bit more compared to the front end. And can't fit 4 fingers. It's like perfect 3 finger. Not too bad, not too bad. What do you think? You happy with it? For
Can't wait to drop the front.
free, basically, because I had all that shit lying around, so didn't cost us a damn thing. But yeah, we're gonna, I don't know, do the front now, I guess. That's the next step, and hopefully the fronts will go much easier, but not too bad. Alright, so got the rear done. As you saw, I forgot I even recorded that part. Starting to get tired now. Doing the front now. We got one side done in the car and lowered back down. Doing the other side now, and just going to show taking the spring off. This one has a little bit more oomph to it. It's kind of a sight to see, so just going to record that. But yeah, same deal. I'm going to set it up in front of the tire and then take this nut off, except for this time I'm going to do it with the impact. Still not too bad, but that's that, so I'll show you the strut and spring once we get that attached. This is what we've came up with for the front now. It's fairly similar to the rear. Use these purple springs that I got off Amazon that were like 60 bucks. We were gonna put that in there, but it wouldn't fit around the shaft of the strut, so what we did instead was that's like the top race, you know, thing. It normally goes up there. Put that in there to use as kind of like a spring guide or whatever for the helper. Threw a helper from an old set of Bilsteins or whatever from one of my buddy's old sets of fucking struts. And then just threw that little piece of stock that, you know, is in there on the top, and, you know, screwed that little guy down there. And money. She's good to go. Throw it back in the car, lower it back down, and yeah, I don't know. Alright, just a little shot of what it looks like in the car. It looks pretty official. Not gonna lie, it doesn't look too bad. But yeah. Let's put this wheel on and lower it back down. It's definitely lower. Not as low as it is in the back.
We gotta drive
But
around and break them
I was gonna say, yeah, it needs to settle a little bit. They're brand new springs, so they're definitely gonna settle a bit. It's definitely lower. Dude.
Way more tuckies.
That's so much better.
Yeah, I guess the front could be a little bit lower. We could possibly take out those helpers, but I think it's fine for now. I need a little bit higher in the front anyways, I think, just for...
Well, the fronts haven't settled yet. Once we drive around a little bit on the front, they'll probably settle a little bit more.
I'm gonna have to chill on the highways though, so I don't fucking blast out those plastics. Yeah, it looks fucking sweet.
Looks pretty good. We're gonna be doing a bunch more shit to this thing, so stay tuned for that shit. And also, always working on the Sentra. But alright, see you guys later.